We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Kyle Freeland gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Digging in now, Justin Turner, currently ninth in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Now here it comes. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 640.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy but not lose focus.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Drew Jackson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for David Dahl. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the pitch.
Nope.
So far this season, Blackmon is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Blackmon brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Now batting, Max Muncy, and he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead it 1-0. Daniel Murphy steps in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth. The second base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Garrett Hampson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The center fielder. Drive ball. Tapia.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Blackmon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Drew Jackson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Turner isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2-2, here it is. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Still only one out in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's out.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
3 runs already home here. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Drew Butera.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at-bat.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Ball, 1 strike.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Trevor Story steps in now. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kershaw into the windup. Coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. The 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Daniel Murphy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. So far this season, Murphy carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Digging in, Will Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball 3.
And he misses, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A pause and the 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. Here it is. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Dodgers leave 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Talk about starting off the inning with the goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. The catcher, Drew Butera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Butera flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Now at the plate, Kyle Freeland, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2. Here it is. And he got him. 1 left for Colorado. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Next up for Los Angeles, Drew Jackson, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Lifted down the line in left.
On the run is Dahl.
And no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Ball back in.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit hard to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And we see there that this Dodger ball club currently leads the NL in that department. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 3. David Dahl to the plate now, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the that pitch go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Line drive to center field. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down 5-3. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Philip Deal takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Philip Deal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Dahl's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Drew Jackson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Deal, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The next 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. First and second now, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners are at first and second with one away. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Two-0 count, and the pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready once again, Max Muncy. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 3. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing, and he pops him up. Muncy ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
Ashton Godot is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ashton Godot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Story brings it in.
And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew Butera.
Digging in once again, Drew Butera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ashton Goudeau.
Stepping in now, Ashton Goudeau. Late square, and this is popped up. Turner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder,
David Dahl will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Rockies strand 1, can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Chris Taylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This is foul for the first strike. 264 is average entering play, 11 home runs, and 55 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Popped him up. Story has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Drew Jackson.
Next for the Dodgers, Drew Jackson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Blackmon. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Jackson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and one now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 7-3. Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Trinan tossed a little over 85 innings so far and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Runner at second here with one man out. Chop to the right side, should get the runner to third, and there are two away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Now batting, center fielder, Rival.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 75, Scott Alexander.
So stepping in, Raimel Tapia, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Drew Butera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 7-4. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a one.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Matt Beatty will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Matt Beatty.
Fastball well outside. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Turner is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 4. Ross Stripling, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Drew Butera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ryan McMahon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Last strike now for Colorado. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 38th home run of the season for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Kenley Jansen. Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The Rockies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the Dodgers have done it. They've won the National League West.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Clayton Kershaw hosts his league-leading 21st victory. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, Clayton Kershaw keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, as the Dodgers grab the win against Colorado 8-6. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Dodgers have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-3. At the start of the day, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, only a half game back. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-5. As of right now, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. In the standings, the Braves are atop the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Nationals are 2nd in the division, 11 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central division, 4 games up. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, and the Mets are 3rd in the division, 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are 3rd in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Brew Crew combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-2. As of today, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are 2nd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East division, 9 games back. And the Blue Jays are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Justin Verlander got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year, helping the Stros best the Yankees 4-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in 1st place in the AL East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. And the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West division, 11 games out of first. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Carlos Carrasco won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 3-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. As of today, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Indians are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 4-3. At the start of the day, the Royals are in third place in the AL Central. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-2. As of right now, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. In the standings, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.